My name is John McClain. I was born and raised in Sin City, Las Vegas, and I'm a competition speed shooter, multi-gunner, subtle dresser, and graceful goofball. Now, I'm starting a new adventure, learning how to hunt. Come along with me as I get help from my family and friends and learn what it means to be an outdoorsman. And I'm gonna need all the help I can get. This is Fancy Pants Shooter Outdoors.
Okay, day after opening day of 2022. It's still hot and not much rain. Food plot hasn't taken off like I was hoping it would. Still plenty of doe activity, even a couple bucks, but we'll just have to see later on in the season. I don't really plan on harvesting anything right now, except for maybe some turkeys. So today, the name of the game is to get back into the swing of things. So I woke up early, packed up the car. I'm gonna throw everything on, all my gear, hike in nice and quiet to my stand, climb up, get the cameras and stuff set up. I just want to get a couple practice runs of doing all that stuff in the dark before I feel like it's actual game time. So let's get to it. Sounded like it was going to be a pretty awesome morning. Heard some snorts and stuff just off the property line, but there was activity. Either way, I moved to this new spot, and basically on the other side of the property that hasn't really had much. I'm not gonna say pressure because I don't think anyone has really been on this side of the property in a while. It's right next to a power line that has been mowed and cut down. It was done last year anyway, not this year yet, but we're just gonna see if we can make some magic happen. Alright, all set up for the evening sit. Let's hope something big walks by. Well, I'll say this, so far, early season here, not been very active at all. Even the does and the one little young buck that we had he'd be on our cameras all day, every day, and they have all just disappeared. So I don't know, we'll see. They might be doing a shift. I know there's a big cornfield out over that direction. Hasn't been cut yet. So it could be that they're all over there now that the weather's starting to cool off. And once that gets cut, we'll see if they decide to come back in here for some cover. But either way, I got some work things coming up. So I will be out for about a week, which I guess won't hurt the property at all. Nature is just so beautiful sounding. That's normally a good sign, right? Like up here or something like that. All the animals around the area kind of calm down or are like, oh, it's just a big vehicle, those don't want to hurt me. been so dry lately. So it has been a few weeks since I've been out. I've been shooting matches and came to the stand this afternoon just to get a sit-in. Check the camera that's right by my stand, and boy, oh boy, I had a surprise come through here at 1 o'clock this morning. So I'm hoping he's feeling a little frisky and he's within earshot. Because if he just heard that little rattling session, then maybe, just maybe, he'll come over here thinking he's the bigger and badder boy. And after how I shot these last 2 matches, it's safe to say he's gonna probably be getting more focus than he probably would have normally just because of how I did. But either way, I'm just glad to be back up in the tree. And it's crazy what 2 weeks can do as far as the amount of cover that you have now, because trees around me are pretty much 50% done with their leaves. Well, it's another morning. Obviously no action last night, or else you would have seen some. The weather just hasn't been very cold, so I'm just trying to take my chances here. See if we can get something to come in today. It's a nice morning though. Meh. So the first doe that came blowing through here was spooked by something. I didn't know what until I saw the coyote chasing her. So I tried to send a shot at the coyote. He was on the move and I didn't lead him enough. So the arrow went behind him. So while I'm still pumped from that excellent shot execution, I'm getting ready to get down out of the stand to go retrieve the arrow, and another doe hops out. She takes almost the exact same line, and for whatever reason,
Meh. Meh. Well, he definitely looked bigger from the tree, but I'm not going to be disappointed about that. Oh, look at that. One of his tines is broken off. Someone's been fighting. Nothing huge, but on the board, buck down. You are going in the freezer. Well, this story is very simple. He's not the biggest. It's not the most impressive deer I've shot last year. Obviously, it was probably my nicest. Oh, it definitely was my nicest. But can't say this guy didn't make me work for it. I mean, I've been out here quite a few weeks just getting skunked, like days of nothing. Not even squirrels wanted to come hang out with me. And this guy made it interesting. I had to put a very, very tight shot on him to make it happen. He was just cruising, man. He was on a mission. I don't know what he was looking for. Well, I mean, I can assume I know what any guy's looking for this time of year, but man, I'm glad to have one on the board. Just about time for rifle season to start pretty soon, and then after that we'll be back out here trying to do it again. But man, just glad to have one on the ground. So I'm gonna head back up to my stand. That's where my backpack with my knife kit and stuff is. So get that, bring it down here. But I gotta say, man, this was a tough hunt this year. Just the food plot I was working on this side of the property didn't take off because we had super dry weather. I mean, one day of rain followed by 3 weeks of nothing. It's just not enough to, you know, get a food plot going. About 4 weeks ago, all of my trail cameras went dead. No deer whatsoever. Recently, only small bucks that were not legal to shoot because we have a point restriction here, and then a couple does. But you know, earlier in the week, just looking for meat, I sent that shot over the top of the doe. This time, this guy was moving. I wasn't able to get all the cameras up and going. I didn't want to pass on him. He was about, I'd say maybe 25 yards, and double lunged him through. When I get up in the tree, I'll show you what I had to aim through. It was quite an impressive shot, if I must say so myself. So when I saw him, he was in this area, and he was just hauling. I mean, wasn't running, but he was walking with a purpose, right? Came through here. At this point, I think I got my GoPro on.
I tried to get my watch to turn my phone on and it didn't. Stupid Apple Watch. Here's where I was able to get the other camera on, but he was just moving so fast I still had to draw. And by the time he got through that window right there, so this one right here is where I sent that arrow through. And I think I hit a leaf, but either way, double longer, baby.